Tell us why you think you are the best candidate for the MCA job, and follow it up by telling us what you will bring to MEMBLEY.
My name is Mbugua Kuria, 35 years of age, and a visionary, young, and a resident of Gitothua. A resident of Gitothua. I've built my home at BTL. I'm married to one wife, blessed with 2 boys. And apart from my academics, I am a private sector development expert, having implemented projects across East Africa, Kenya, Uganda, Tanzania, and Rwanda. So I have skills in project design, project management, implementation, and that is experience is within the East African community. I'm a Jubilee candidate, and what I've done for the past 11 years, I've worked with the local communities, uplifting their living conditions and their livelihood, and making sure that I integrate what they have been doing or their initiatives to local commercial life. So that is what I've been doing for the last 11 years. And if elected, I'm sure MEMBLEY will give me their votes. If elected, I will do my duties as the MCAs of legislation, representation, and also oversight with diligence. What I will do for MEMBLEY, I'll make sure that I always maintain a close contact with the MEMBLEY fraternity. Always make sure I present your views, your options, your suggestions to the county assembly, and I'll make sure I'll provide that linkage between MEMBLEY and the county government. I have a 10-point commitment with the people of Gitothua, and I don't want to go point by point. The 10 points is unemployment, education, security, youth and women empowerment, health. I know it is an issue in Gitothua. Clean environment, water, clean water, sports, roads, and sewerage. For me, starting with the first point of employment, this is something that I've done before, and I'll continue doing. Thank you.
We would like you to tell us how you intend to play your oversight role as far as planning is concerned, and make sure that MEMBLEY will still continue being a low density stroke medium density area. Of course, I know it means a lot where you have multi-dwelling units, because the population will be high. You might as well be looking for votes in those areas. But we still want to remain a low stroke medium density area. Thank you.
When it comes to planning and development, what I will do first, I will ensure that always we engage with the residents association, is because that you are the people who have the challenges or the problems of the area, and you are the people who can give us the right route to follow when it comes to development, and what we will start with or what we will finish with. When it comes to approvals, I know this is under the county government planning department, and this area being a low and medium populated zone, it is an area that those highly built houses should not be done, and if approved, you will find that maybe they are illegally approved or something like that. So that is something as a MCA I will do oversight, and in case an approval was done that is illegal, I will make sure that we follow the due process, and the necessary steps should be followed, and that development should be stopped. And thank you for that.
What is the criterion you are going to use so that whatever little you get for your ward is equitably distributed? The next question also is, how are you going to make yourselves accessible to us so that we don't have people voting for people they have never seen?
Equitable distribution and accessibility.
One, on availability. There is an MCA office, so I'll be available in that office. Also, I work closely with the Residents Association. I'll be consulting them. In case of any opinion, view, anything that you want to present it to the county assembly, I'll do that. In terms of the formula that I will use on equitably distributing the resources, what I'll do, I'll make sure that we have a development committee that will include all the areas we have in Gitothua. I know every area has its own problem, and I cannot tell Moshana people that I'll do for them a road because they don't require a road. That is private land. But what I'll do, I will include every area in my development committee. I'll also have people living with disability represented there. And also we have a community called diaspora. I also make sure that they are represented there, so that in every development that you're going to do, we consult widely, we do a public participation, and make sure that we first do the development that is needed or should be done first, because we cannot do a road that is a road in Moshana, which is a public, which is a private land, and leave out BTL. So I will make sure that I work closely with MEPRA to make sure that our development is done in MEMBLEY. Thank you.
Security is a challenge in this estate. We've been working together as a community to ensure we have security. At the road, I'm sure all of you have used our road here. You can see it's not been completed. For over 5 years, we've been working on this road. If you walk around there, you realize the bumps are sand or soil. Can you imagine soil bumps on tarmac? We have the internal roads. We realize as we visit Gitothua ward on the other side, the roads are curb road and paved. MEMBLEY internal roads, we have none graveled, leave alone paved, none graveled. If you go to the other side of MEMBLEY, we are falling into trenches. So I don't know whether it's a drainage or sewer line that is being worked on, but things are left open. So cars are being collected from the trenches. What are you going to prioritize for MEMBLEY? We have lots of those, and security issues. We also needed to mention the lights. We have floodlights that we see in different parts of the ward. I don't think we see any floodlights in MEMBLEY, other than a few security lights that keep going off. Kindly help us understand how are you going to handle this, and what are you going to prioritize for MEMBLEY residents?
The MCA that we need is somebody who has skills to lobby and negotiate. One, at the county government, you are not given development money on a plate. You negotiate, you lobby, and you fight for it. One, when it comes to my priority, I will tell you that I will start with water. And our governor, Governor Nyoro, is making sure that we have water piped. We are now doing an 8-inch pipe that will make sure that all wards in KIAMBU will get water. Secondly, what I'll do is I'll work on the sewage and also drainage. Because before we do the roads, we must do the sewerage and the drainage so that we can have good roads. The last one is the security. With the security, what I've said, we need somebody who can negotiate, who can find partners to work with. And what I'll do, the lighting that we see all over Gitothua, it is not done by the county government. That is money from World Bank. We need to get these development partners, work with them, and make sure that we get this lighting. when it comes to our corporate organization, I will tell you that even before other people say that our corporates, they had extended a hand, I had requested Tatu City to give us 5 lights, and they gave us. The issue was, where will they be put? Because the county government, there are some people who brought politics and made sure that we didn't get those 5 lights. So I'll make sure I work closely with our corporates, development partners, and I'll make sure that we get these developments done. Thank you very much.
Asante. Thank you. Thank you.
As a group, what is each candidate behind me going to do for us as youth, which is going to improve our lives?
There are football teams and basketball teams in MEMBLEY, and an upcoming volleyball team that plays at daycare. I have not seen or heard any of the aspirants discuss on how they're going to promote such things in MEMBLEY. We also want to hear what you people have planned when you sit in that seat. If you're going to get us jobs, or you're going to come up with initiatives that will promote job opportunities among the youth of MEMBLEY. What activities will you promote among the youth of MEMBLEY? We have a MEMBLEY Youth Association, and we want it revived. So if you're not going to promise us that, we're not voting for you as youth.
Nataka kuongea na vijana on the issue of unemployment. What I'll do, I'll make sure that when you elect me, I'll be a representative. Nitatembea kwa hizi kampuni zote nikiwatafutia kazi. It is not something that I'm promising and I'll not do. I've done. I partnered with Tatu City, and they gave me a contract, a 1-year contract. And through that contract, we created 125 opportunities of sweepers, cleaners, garbage collectors, and also landscapers. So it is something that we can do. It is something that I've done and I will continue doing. On sports, I hear people saying they are coaches, others they are saying they are sijui what in sports. I don't know what they have done. But what I'll do, nitatafutia every team sponsorship. Na si ya kupatiwa mipira na t-shirt. Sponsorship yenye tunatafuta ni ya kazi. If that company is giving us sponsorship, kwanza waajiri 80% ya team ndio tuwachezee. Lakini si maneno ya mipira na t-shirts.
How do you intend to deal with the alcohol and drug abuse menace?
For me, what I'll do, I'll use a community-based approach, where when it comes to people who are already in drugs, we make sure that we take them to rehabs as a community, or even we can localize it and make sure maybe we have a program like here at MEMBLEY Baptist, where we are going to take those people who have been in drugs or who are in abuse of our program, and make sure that they go back to the community. Secondly, when it comes to licensing of joints, we make sure that we also work it as a community. Make sure we have an area where we'll have our clubs or our bars, and not all over the estate. Secondly, thirdly, when it comes to those people who are already in drugs, after they come back to the community, we make sure that we get them job opportunities, or talents that they can engage in. Thank you.
I'm asking you, what is this one single thing that you want to do for MEMBLEY in your first 100 days?
The one thing that I'll do, I'll make sure that I keep that contact, close contact with MEPRA. Secondly, itasort mavijana. Kama ni job na talent, sports tutaziangalia. Asante.